Touching hands, touching me. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. What do you guys think of Eddie Hearn? I'm waiting for the Usyk Fury second fight to start, and they got Eddie Hearn out here talking. Eddie Hearn is not impressed with Tyson Fury. Bum, bum, bum. So, waiting for Usyk and Fury to make the walk. They're doing the build up. Right now, they got Eddie Hearn rambling. Moses Atuma. What's going on, guys? What do you guys think of Moses Atuma? Is Moses Atuma going to be the youngest heavyweight champion? He's 19. He just looked pretty impressive in his last fight. That's why they're currently having like a 30-minute build-up for the Tyson Fury Usyk start, because Moses Atuma just knocked out his opponent in the first round. What was supposed to be a big step up, in fact, did not look like a big step up. Ooh, the zone's struggling. They're on that Netflix right now. Who you guys got, Fury or Usyk? Who you guys got? Let me know in the chat. Oleksandr Usyk or Tyson Fury? Who's going to win the rematch? Both guys are about to walk out. They're playing Eye of the Tiger. I'd assume that's what Tyson Fury's going to come out like he's got the Eye of the Tiger. But let's see. Thank you, Jaden. Who you guys got? Usyk or Fury? They got the Eye of the Tiger blasting right now for Fury. Still not even walking out. I guess they're just playing Eye of the Tiger for the crowd. Both guys are in the back warming up still. It's on, but the fight's not on yet. They're still waiting for them to come out. Usyk, I'm leaning towards Usyk as well. I'm gonna do play-by-play. If I show the fight, they're gonna take the video down. So I'll let you guys know what's happening, show you guys some highlights. Is anybody picking Fury? It seems like everyone's going Usyk. Everyone's done with Fury. It seems like everybody's done with Fury. Is anybody picking Tyson Fury? They're not fighting yet. What do you need help with, Danny? Hypo, you are picking Tyson Fury? I could see it, but I think Usyk's the better boxer. They're fighting any minute. They're about to make the walk to the ring, so I'd imagine the fight's probably going to start at like 5:25, 5:30. Yeah, I think Usyk is going to pummel him. Fury with the KO. That's possible. Supposedly Fury took this fight very serious. DAZN. Watching it on DAZN. But Fury didn't look good last time. A lot of hard partying throughout his life, so maybe it caught up to him. Supposedly, the last time that he's been locked away like this was when he came back to beat Deontay Wilder after the draw. As far as I know, it's only on DAZN. Surprisingly cheaper than past fights. It's $39.99, I believe. Starting any minute. The guy just got done drumming Eye of the Tiger. Now the lights just went out. And they're showing a montage probably leading up to Tyson Fury's walkout. Eastern time is what I'm on. So Eastern time, probably 5:25, 5:30, the fight will start. You know, they're going to draw out this announcing and the walkouts. Right now, they're playing a vignette of... What's going on, Blake? Right now, they're playing a vignette of Fury getting beat up and making his comeback every time. So, the fight should be on any minute. Tyson Fury is about to make his walk to the ring. Fights in Saudi Arabia. That's what the time difference is about. But I think if it was in the UK, it would be this time difference too. I'm not sure what time it is in the UK. But is anybody watching the fights? What do you guys think of Moses Atuma? Did anybody see Moses Atuma's knockout? Moses Atuma's now 20-0. 10 knockouts, though. That might be his drawback. But Usyk doesn't have the biggest knockout power at heavyweight either, and we've seen what he does. Who you guys got? Fury or Usyk? They got big... What would you call that? Virtual versions of Usyk and Fury. It looks like the ring has LED on it. Like, you ever see the way sometimes like a estimated fight time? Probably 10 minutes. They're really dragging out the entrances and the build-up right now. Oh my God, now they're going to like a vignette of some fucking dude talking. Now they're showing a Usyk interview. What are they doing here? Thank you, LV. UFC 189, one of the greatest UFCs ever. If you ever go back or you want to show like a friend or anyone like a new UFC viewer a great UFC event, UFC 189, arguably one of the best. You know, I think this Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald is probably one of the greatest fights in history. And that's kind of the real rise of Conor McGregor when he won the interim title. Also on that card, Bermudez versus Jeremy Stevens was good. There was a bunch of good fights on that card. Most notably, though, that Robbie Lawler Rory McDonald fight. The second one. Where Robbie stole Rory McDonald's soul. Rory was never the same after that one. So they got a little, now they're showing DAZN commercials. They're really dragging this one out. But they were just showing the back. It was Fury still loosening up. Usyk doesn't seem like the type of guy. Granted, there's gamesmanship at every level. Usyk doesn't seem like the type of guy who's going to be like, I'm going to make him wait. Fury is that type of guy who would make a fighter wait in the ring and fuck with him a little bit. I feel like Usyk's a little bit more business, but that is boxing. Common practice in boxing is to kind of fuck with your opponent, make him wait for you, or they're having technical difficulties because they're like, oh, now here we go. Let's see who they got ring announcing. Michael Buffer. So Michael Buffer is about to get his ring announcing on. The moment we've been waiting for. How did he not say let's ready to rumble? He said let's get this party started. The fuck you talking about? Come on, Michael Buffer, you're better than that. So Tyson Fury's walking out now. UCLA what? Oh my God. I don't have up to the second, Anthony. You got to keep me updated. What do we got? I got them up by 2 right now. 36 seconds left. Yes, it's a fight. Oleksandr Usyk versus Tyson Fury. I am traveling later this evening after these fights. Thank you for the thing on my head. Anthony, what do we got? Update me. I got 74-72 right now, UCLA. Thank you. Right now it starts. Tyson Fury's walking to the ring to Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. All he wants for Christmas is Usyk. Oh, thank God. Shout out UCLA. That's a dub. They made us worry, though, for it to get that close. Are you sure they won? It's the game over. Because I have 74-73. Is it absolutely over, Anthony? I can't check up to the second. Is it absolutely over, Anthony? Like the betting app will have the quicker update versus I'm on ESPN right now and it's a 74-73. Thank you for the chili peppers or the peppers, the red peppers. Chili peppers. I appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. Anthony, do you have us up to the second update? Did they definitely win? Because I have 74-73. With North Carolina shooting free throws. Oh, he missed the free throw. He made the second one. All right, so they're up by 1. Yes, please give me some taps. Throw some hearts at me. Tyson Fury walking to the ring right now. Shadowboxing in the... Oh, he's in the ring now. So he's shadowboxing. He has on a Christmas robe. Looks like Santa. He noticeably did not take his clothes off at the weigh-ins yesterday. He weighed in at 281. I don't know if that's the highest he's ever weighed for a fight, but that's pretty up there. Bruce Buffer looks like he has on a Saudi Arabia themed jacket. Now Usyk's on his way out. Who you guys got? Fury or Usyk? I like Usyk. I like Fury too, but Usyk like came on my radar, and I was like, oh, I fuck with this guy. Definitely a fan of Usyk. Definitely a fan of both guys, but I lean more Usyk. Joe, put that down. Hey, put that down. You're rooting for Fury? Hey, put that down. I think most people are on the opposite end. They're going Usyk. I'm going Usyk as well. Definitely leaning Usyk. Fight starts now. Usyk's walking to the ring. Tony, the fight starts. Couple minutes. Usyk is now in the ring, saying his little prayer. He's got on like a warrior Celtic vibe, or maybe a warrior Ukrainian warrior vibe outfit. Tyson Fury came down looking like Santa. To the great Mariah Carey hit, All I Want for Christmas. Great song. A lot of buffering from DAZN, though. Not feeling that. So, should be on in like 2 minutes. They're doing national anthems. Bro, why are you telling me UCLA won? It's 74-74. So they're actually about to be down, is what that's telling me. What the fuck? Oh, no, I was jumping out to look at something. Why? What does it do when I jump out like that? My screen goes blurry, right? I'm waiting for the results on a college basketball game. That Anthony came in the chat and said they won, but they did not win. It is actually tied at 74. Ah, okay. Put that down. No. Come on. Oh my god. UCLA is going to choke on me and ruin my parlay. They're singing the Ukrainian national anthem. You know, they really drag out the starts of these fights. Let me know in the chat who you guys got. Usyk or Fury. Jojo. Hey. Get out. Chewing a fucking microfiber cloth. Yeah. Any minute. Any minute. They're really dragging the start of this one out. Oh, now they got Bruce Buffer to read off a bunch of sponsors and shit. Come on. There she is. Who you got, Jones? Bones? Who does Eddie Hearn represent? Does he represent Usyk? The Zone. I have heard that people use meth streams, apparently. But I'm currently using the Zone. This fight was fairly cheap. $39.99. Bro, Naeem Arshad, stop sending me invites, dog. I appreciate you, though. Everyone's waiting to see what Tyson Fury looks like. He weighed in with his clothes on, weighed 281. If I'm not mistaken, the highest he's ever weighed for a professional boxing fight. Not good, considering Usyk won the first fight. I mean, he looks lean. He doesn't look like a complete mess. Maybe he's on some gear. And he added a lot of weight and muscle. That's important, I believe, too. Who's judging this fight? Especially for both guys' styles. Oh, come on. Regulated goods. Why are they doing this to me? Why the fuck did you come in and say they won, Anthony? Unreal. That just ruined my day. And I'm going to restart this live because they threw restrictions on me. What the fuck? You know, TikTok always throwing restrictions on me. YouTube's a little bit better than that. Unbelievable, UCLA. So, about to start. We got Fury getting announced. If I show it, they're going to take it down. So I'll give you guys some play-by-play. Maybe show you some highlights. So they just announced Fury, then they announced Usyk. Now they're going to take another 5 minutes to just take their shirts off. Get to the center of the cage to get instructions from the referee. All right, Fury looks good. I'm surprised he weighed in at 281. He seems like he means business tonight. He's making faces at Usyk already, but Usyk's stone. Fury's talking shit to him during the instructions. Man, did they always drag out the start of boxing fights like that? They fucking dragged this one out. At least a half hour, 45 minutes. Just dragging time. Showing me interviews, showing me old highlights. They finally start. Bell rings, first round. Here we go. Tyson Fury pouring out with the jab. Usyk looks half the size of him. Usyk just landed a left hand. Usyk looks really tiny next to him. And yeah, I think a lot of people were wondering what Fury was going to look like. He don't look too bad. A little bit of a gut. Probably could have been in better shape for this. If he came in that big, I'm going to think that he's going to try to lean on Usyk a little bit, tire him out. Usyk's controlling the range so far with head movement and a good jab. Usyk definitely looks like the superior technician. Good jab landed for Fury. Missed with a right hand. Fury keeps landing that straight left to the body. Usyk's working the body so far. You know, the quicker they start, I'd have to think that actually... Ooh, Usyk just backed him up with a good left hand to the body. A little glancing left hand to the head. You know, minute left. Definitely Usyk's round so far. Tyson Fury just doing a lot of pouring with his jab. Not throwing much. Usyk's definitely been the busier of the two. Little body shot from Tyson Fury. I mean, if I'm watching this 2 minutes in so far, Fury looks slow. Fury looks slow. Only takes one when you're that big and you got, what did he have? At least 50 pounds, 60 pounds on him. Fury's definitely having a hard time catching him. Usyk backs him up with a 1-2. Doesn't really land. If you show it, they'll take it down. So can't do it. 10 seconds. I'm going to give that first round to Usyk. He was busier. Neither really landed much, but if anyone landed anything, it was Usyk. So 1-0 Usyk. One nothing Usyk. Thank you for the follow, delinquent. Delinquente. So 1-0 Usyk to start the fight. 1-0 Usyk. I mean, they're heavyweights, so it only takes one. So now they're showing the replays. Both guys landing glancing shots. Nothing significant in that first round, other than Usyk's couple of body shots and backing Fury up. Ooh, good left hand lands for Usyk. Jab to the body by Usyk. Fury swings and misses with a left hook. Fury's trying to work a jab, but he's just not finding Usyk. Usyk's using a good head movement. Always has that high, tight guard. You know, Fury's got to throw combinations if he's going to try to catch him. Another good left hand to the body by Usyk. He's throwing a lot of that straight left hand to the body. There's another one. So a minute into this round, and I got Usyk winning this second round so far. Good jab by Fury, finally lands. Another left hand to the body by Usyk. Doing a lot of good work to the body. And these are not glancing blows. Usyk's landing good straight lefts right to the stomach, right to the rib cage of Fury. Nothing significant to the head yet. He's just working a lot of body. Oh, Usyk, another left hand. Looked like he wobbled, a little misstep there by Fury. There's a 1-2, just landed a left hand to the head. Fury is almost, so far right now, turned off. Like he's not doing anything. Almost just doing nothing but pouring. Second round. Usyk's about to go up 2-0. 40 seconds left in this one. Another left hand to the body. You know, both guys aren't hitting the headshots, but Usyk's doing good body work. A couple of jabs from Fury. Finally lands something. Ooh, good left hand by Usyk. Just wobbled Fury a little bit. Good jab by Usyk. I don't know, the announcers are making it like Fury landed something, but I didn't see Fury land anything there. I saw Usyk land. They both punched at the same time. I'm actually going to go 2-0 Usyk. You know, Fury didn't do anything for 2 minutes of that round. So, end of the second round, most likely 2-0 Usyk. A lot of good body work from Oleksandr Usyk so far. Round 3. Thank you for the likes. Good jab by Tyson Fury. Backs Usyk up. Usyk sends one right back to him. And Usyk's just continuously working the body. But jabs, straight lefts. There's a little combination from Fury. Just hits the guard of Usyk. Usyk lands a left hand to the head. Tyson Fury just punched Fury in the back of the head. Usyk in the back of the head. Usyk did one of those. So Fury finally landed something, but it was a punch to the back of the head. Couple of swings and misses for Fury. Rabid punches, yes. Just one. Another good left hand to the body by Usyk. Anthony Joshua has it 2-0 Fury. Fury did not win those first 2 rounds. There is no realm where Fury won those first 2 rounds. I mean, who's winning? They just showed Anthony Joshua's card. He has Fury up 2-0. I have Usyk up 2-0. Fury has not landed anything. Usyk's been landing a lot of good body shots. Little right hook just landed for Usyk. I mean, you bet on Usyk. That's where the smart money was, but it also depends on who's judging the fight. A left hand lands there for Usyk. You know, there's another round where Fury hasn't done much. He landed the one rabid punch. I feel like Usyk's done the more effective work in this round. Another left hand to the body. Jab lands for Fury. Little left hand lands for Fury. Couple of jabs. Another good left hand to the body by Usyk. Couple of jabs by Fury. I mean, I think that's another round for Usyk. That was probably Fury's best round of the 3 so far, so maybe you can give him that one, but I don't think he won that one either. I'd like them to start showing the punch stats. But my scorecard, 3-0 Usyk. A lot of body work from Usyk. I think Usyk's up 3-0. FanDuel's got who winning? Yeah, that's insane. I don't know what fight they're watching. Fury has not done anything. Maybe 2-1, but I actually think 3-0 Usyk right now. Left hand just landed for Usyk. Nothing landed for Fury. I definitely want to see what that AI judge is scoring this fight. Good jab landed for Usyk. Nothing lands for Fury. Yeah, so they have Usyk outlanding Fury 29-23. He's only thrown 77 to Fury's 102. So Usyk's landing more, landing at a higher percentage. I don't know what fight these announcers are watching, But they keep glazing Fury, saying how good he looks. I think he looks terrible. He looks almost stuck in the mud, like he's just standing in front of Usyk. Swing and a miss for Fury. It's definitely shaping up to be a controversial fight right now. Both guys exchange a jab. A lot of pouring by both guys, just pouring out. Little left hand lands on the shoulder for Usyk. That just landed a good left hand right on the chin of Fury. Another left hand lands for Usyk. So Usyk's winning this round right now. I'm sure the judges and the announcers are going to give it to Fury. But right now, Usyk's landed the only meaningful shots in this round. Couple body shots and 2 good, clean left hands to the head. Both got a reaction out of Fury. Now Fury's trying to work behind his jab. Usyk's doing a good job circling around him. Yeah, what I'm seeing is Fury's having a very hard time catching him. Little right hand lands on the exit for Fury. For Usyk. Jab lands for Fury. Ooh, good 1-2 just landed for Fury. That was his first right hand he's landed all fight. Little left hook landed for Fury. They clinch up. And then Anthony Joshua, they're showing his scorecard. He gave the 3rd round to Fury. To Usyk. If anything, that's the round you could have gave to Fury. So it definitely seems like the scoring is a little skewed right now from what I'm seeing with the announcers and what I'm seeing from Anthony Joshua's scorecard. But it's either 3-0 Usyk or 2-1 Usyk right now. And now that 3rd round, I think that 3rd round was all Usyk. Fury landed 1 punch. Fury landed 1 right hand in that 4th round. So, let me know what you guys think, anybody who's watching the fight, or what the sports books are saying. But I got it either 3-1 Usyk, or my scorecard is 4-0 Usyk right now. The only replays they have right now are good body shots landed by Usyk. I'd like to see the headshots. Good clean left hand landed by Usyk, followed by a right hook. So I don't know where they're getting these rounds to score for Fury. Another left hand lands for Usyk, so definitely that round was for Usyk. I saw Fury land 1 right hand in that round. Four nothing Usyk. My scorecard. Both guys punch into the clinch to start the 5th. Good jab lands for Usyk. They clinch up again. Fury's trying to lean on him, rough him up a little bit in the clinch. Lands another rabid punch that Usyk's complaining about. The referee gives him a warning. Good jab lands for Tyson Fury. A little left hand to the body by Usyk. Little 1-2 on the guard right there. Lands for Usyk. Little left hook landed there for Fury. So now Anthony Joshua's card has it 38-38. My card's 4-0. Ooh, good uppercut just landed for Tyson Fury. Good lead uppercut as Usyk was coming in. That's his best punch of the fight. Fury misses with a right hand, pushes Usyk up against the ropes. Fury's definitely trying to use his size a little bit more, pushing Usyk around, leaning on him. That uppercut definitely got Usyk's attention. Couple of left hooks to the body by Usyk. Little 1-2 on the guard from Fury. There's a little glancing right hand for Fury. This is Fury's best round right here. Usyk's almost slowing down a little bit this round, especially after the uppercut. Ooh, little right hook, little left hook lands for Fury. Little 1-2 hits the guard of Fury, thrown by Usyk. Fury's backing Usyk up now with a jab. Little 1-2 on the guard, lands for Fury. All right, now it seems like Usyk cleared his head a little bit. Good right hand to the body by Fury. Couple of left hands to the body by Usyk. A little combination on the guard for Usyk. Couple of jabs by Tyson Fury. Backing. Ooh, good little 2-punch hook to the body lands for Fury. Oh, little left hand lands for Usyk to the head. Little combination. A couple of punches on the guard, but a left hand got through. Fury lands a right hand to the body. You know, both guys are doing pretty good with their defense. A lot of things are landing on the guard. Little left hand gets through at the end for Usyk. I mean, that round could go either way. I'll give Fury his first round on that one because he landed the best punch. He landed a nice uppercut. I got Usyk winning 4-1. Round 5 just ended. I'm seeing a lot of different scorecards. I'm seeing people comment that the sports books have the fight differently, but I got Usyk right now, 4-1. Fury had one round where he landed clean punches, and that was that last one. And even there, when they show the replays, you know, Usyk landed a big right hook. I want to see that uppercut. Good right hand to the body from Fury. So I'm going 4-1 Usyk right now. Round 6. The left hand lands to the body for Usyk. Fury tries to back him up with a jab. You know, I feel like the last 2 rounds, Usyk's kind of got away from the body work that he was having good success with in the first couple rounds. He's got to get back on that. Both guys exchanging jabs. Fury keeps pouring out the jab to keep Usyk off of him. Little right hand lands on the guard for Fury. Little left hand lands on the guard for Usyk. Both guys doing a good job with their defense. So yeah, Anthony Joshua scorecard, he has it 3-2 Fury. I have it 4-1 Usyk. Good left hand lands to the body for Usyk. I feel like they're setting up the robbery though unless Fury takes over the rest of this fight, they're setting up the robbery to rob Usyk. There's a right hand lands for Fury. Clean straight right landed for Fury. Jab to the body lands for Usyk. A left hand lands for Usyk to the head. Now Usyk lands a couple of punches on Fury's guard. Little 3-punch combination. Nothing got through. Both guys swinging, missing. Good jab lands for Fury. Little left hand to the body for Usyk. Little right hand lands on the guard for Fury. There's a little right hand for Fury. Both guys punch into the clinch. Ooh, good left hand lands for Usyk. He just wobbled Fury. Right hand misses for Fury. Oh, another left hand lands for Usyk. I was thinking in my head this round might have been Fury's, and then Usyk just took it at the end with the cleanest punches of the round. A couple of swings and misses by Fury. Little left hand lands for Usyk. I got to go Usyk in that round. I'm sure Anthony Joshua's going to go Fury. But 5-1 Usyk. 5-1 Usyk. Now they're showing the replays. Nice left hand lands for Usyk. Yeah, like the only replays they have right now in this round, that round was all Usyk with the replays, the most significant strikes of that round. Good right hand lands at the end of the round. Round 7 starting right now. I got it 5-1 Usyk. Seems like the scores are all over the place, though. Oh, right hook lands for Usyk. Good left hand lands for Usyk. Right now, Usyk's landed 72. Fury's landed 62. Fury's thrown 249. Usyk's thrown 190. Usyk's landed more and throwing at a higher percentage. We're in round 7. I got it 5-1 Usyk. Oh, good left hand lands for Usyk. Nice clean short left hand landed right on the chin. Fury ate it. Both guys exchanging jabs. Little left hand to the body lands for Usyk. Little glancing left hand to the head for Usyk. Usyk shaking his arm out a little bit like he might have hyperextended his elbow throwing a punch. Nothing from Fury this round. Oh, as I say that, he lands a little right hand. Little glancing left hand for Usyk. He's backing Fury up into the corner. Both guys punching on each other's guard. Little right hand lands for Usyk. So Anthony Joshua has the fight even. I don't know what fucking fight he's watching. Daniel Dubois must have did some brain damage on Anthony Joshua. Ooh, good left hand lands for Usyk. Little counter right hand from Fury. Good left hand to the body lands for Usyk. Another left hand to the body for Usyk. Usyk is stalking Fury right now. Making him move around. Fury's dancing along the ropes right now. Good left hand lands for Usyk. Bro, I don't know what the sports books are saying. I don't know what Anthony Joshua is watching. Usyk is outboxing Tyson Fury. That's another round right there for Usyk. I got it 6-1. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys are hearing, but I got it 6-1 Usyk. I'm seeing a lot more clean punches land for Usyk than I'm seeing land for Fury. I'm not seeing anything land for Fury. I'm seeing Fury with a lot of swing and misses and a lot of punching Usyk's guard. There's a right hand landed for Fury in that round. That was in the beginning of the round. That was all he did. There's a clean left hand lands for Usyk. Little counter right from Fury. Round 8. 6-1 Usyk on my scorecard. Both guys come out pouring with the jab. Little jab to the body by Usyk. Couple of jabs on the guard from Tyson Fury. A little 1-2 on the guard for Tyson Fury. Nothing gets through. Little swing and a miss to the body by Usyk. Good jab lands there for Fury. Little 1-2 for Usyk, misses. Little jab lands to the head for Usyk. Usyk keeps shaking out his elbow like on one of his left hands. He overextended his elbow. There's a little uppercut landed for Fury. There's a left hand lands for Usyk. Little glancing right hand lands for Usyk. Little glancing left hook lands for Fury. Fury starts backing up. Usyk pushes Fury off of him into the corner. Little left hook to the body lands for Tyson Fury. Little left hand lands to the body for Usyk. Both guys are going just back and forth with little glancing shots. A little headbutt there. As both guys were coming in, referee stopped right now. Make sure there's no cut. And they restart. Minute and 35 left. Good left hand to the body lands for Usyk. A couple of good body shots for Usyk as they clinch up. Anthony Joshua has it 4-3. Usyk. Ooh, little glancing left hand for Usyk. Barely missed. Little body shot by Tyson Fury. Little right hook to the body. There's a little right hook to the head by Usyk. Fury grabs Usyk's trying to really lay on him now. Push him around. 50 seconds left. Usyk misses. Fury misses an uppercut. Misses with a jab. Little left hook. Little right hand. Lands for Fury. Usyk waves him on. Good left hand to the body. Lands for Usyk. Backs Fury up with a jab. Ooh, good little combination for Usyk. Ends with a left hook to the body. Both guys clinched up right now. Couple of good jabs from Fury. Another good left hand to the body by Usyk. I mean, Usyk's just being way busier. He's landing more. I got to think that round as well. Maybe, you know what? I can lean towards Fury a little bit. He did the work. He landed the good right hand earlier in the round. That round was close. That was probably the hardest round to score right there. I'll throw that round to Fury just for the sake of throwing it to him. So let's say it's 6-2. De La Hoya is scoring it for Tyson. De La Hoya is geeted out of his mind right now. He doesn't know where he is. Let me know what kind of scorecard you guys are seeing, because what I'm watching is I'm watching Tyson Fury get outboxed by Usyk. I'm seeing Oleksandr Usyk land more. Little jab to the body, left hook glances to the head for Usyk. Both guys swinging and missing there. Little right hand lands on the guard for Fury. Good left hook to the body by Usyk. Nice little uppercut lands on the guard for Tyson Fury. Both guys punch into the clinch. Good right hand to the body for Tyson Fury. Punches into the clinch. Usyk shrugs him off. Couple of good body shots. Ooh, good left hand lands for... A couple good body shots for Fury, and then a good straight left hand lands for Usyk. Little 1-2 on the guard for Tyson Fury. Usyk backs him up with a jab. Little short left hand just landed for Usyk as Tyson Fury was trying to grab him. And now Usyk's backing Fury up with the jab. Fury's got his back on the ropes. Little uppercut lands on the guard, thrown by Fury. So now Joshua's got Usyk up 2 rounds. De La Hoya is so geeted right now. There's no way he's watching this fight. He's the guy. I know they're in Saudi Arabia where they don't have DR or UGSs, but if there's anybody who's going to sneak it in up his ass, it's definitely De La Hoya. You know, De La Hoya, I'm actually looking. There's not too many celebrities or people. Blind people and assholes are who wear sunglasses indoors, and De La Hoya's wearing sunglasses indoors. Good combination landed there for Usyk. Little right hand to the body for Fury. Little backhand landed for Fury. Good right hook lands for Usyk. Usyk keeps throwing the left straight to the body and then going the right hook to the head. That's working. There's a good left hand to the head by Usyk. He's got Fury backing up. Swing and a miss by Fury to end the round. Swing and a miss by Usyk. That's the end of the round. I got to go Usyk again. I got it 7-2. 7-2 Usyk. Oscar De La Hoya is geeted. He don't know what the fuck he's even watching. Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois gave him brain damage. Crypto Boxing, how do you see the fight right now? I got Usyk well ahead. I've seen people reporting that the sports books have Fury winning the fight or had Fury winning the fight. I got Usyk winning, but I'm seeing everyone's different scorecards. The announcers think Fury's doing such a great job. I think he's doing absolutely nothing. He keeps getting hit with left hands to the body and to the head. Big left hand lands for Usyk as they replay the last round. I got Usyk winning clearly. I have him up 7-2. About to go into round 10. Little left hand lands for Usyk. Jab to the body for Usyk. Oh, a little uppercut lands for Tyson Fury. Both guys exchange jabs. A little glancing right hand lands for Fury. Round 10. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Ooh, a little step and uppercut lands on the guard for Fury. Starts pushing Usyk back. They both punch each other in the clinch. The referee gives them each a little warning. Breaks them up. Both guys missing with jabs. So Anthony Joshua has Usyk up by 1 right now. I don't think Fury's up. Oh, good body shot lands for Fury. Usyk lands a right hand on the counter. There's no way. So the live odds for DraftKings, they have Usyk up. I mean, I don't see a close fight. Couple of close rounds, but when they show the punch stats for each round after this fight, I think Usyk's clearly winning. Good right hand landed there for Tyson Fury. Both guys wrestling, pushing each other around. Referee breaks him up. Short little left hand lands for Usyk. Couple of body shots as he steps in for Tyson Fury. Then he grabs... I don't know what the fuck that was. Then he grabs Usyk, pushes him up against the ropes. Tyson Fury right now seems like he just keeps stepping in and leaning on him. Thank you for the chilies. Good jab lands for Usyk. And Fury clinches up again, pushes Usyk into the ropes, throws a little body shot. Oh, good left hand lands for Usyk. Fury clinches up again. Like, how does Fury win this round? He just keeps getting punched and then clinching. I think he loaded up on a few. He's missing when he loads up. So I think he's finding his best work is in those shorter, good uppercut. His best punch has been the uppercut so far. Ooh, good combination lands for Usyk. Little right hook, left hand. Little right hook lands again. Another round for Usyk. Do you like Usyk Zaddy? I don't know who the fuck. Who's losing that round? That round was 100% Usyk. Yeah, Fury definitely lost that round. He's losing the fight. The scorecards are close. It's because people are giving him rounds that they shouldn't be giving him. Me watching this fight, unbiased. I'm a fan of both. I'm seeing a lot more work from Usyk. I could definitely see a draw incoming. I have this fight completely one-sided. Right now, 8-2. Like I saw Anthony Joshua gave I'm picking you up in an hour. Wear high heels. No, thank you. Little left hand lands for Usyk. Little rabbit punch lands for Fury. Left hand to the body. Right hook to the body by Usyk. I don't know how to do that, Danny. Start of the 11th round. Good left hand lands for Usyk. Backs Fury up. Slower start to this 11th round. Fury misses with an uppercut, eats a jab from Usyk. Round 11, 2 minutes left. Tyson Fury needs a knockout by my scorecard. I'm seeing a lot of people say the fight's closer than it is, or at least it seems to me. I've seen Usyk do a lot better work than Tyson Fury in this fight. There's a little uppercut lands for Fury. A little two-piece return to the body by Usyk. Good jab lands for Usyk. Little left hook lands for Usyk. Fury backing up. Little two-punch combo just landed for Usyk. Now Fury's putting his guard really high. A little glancing right hand lands for Fury. Good left hand lands for Usyk. Like, Anthony Joshua has this fight even. He's smoking rocks. Good left hand lands for Usyk. Like the AI judge, if the AI judge is legit, they're 100% gonna score this fight for Usyk. He's backing Fury up right now. Both guys exchanging shots. Good left hand lands for Usyk. Big left hand just landed for Usyk. One of the cleanest punches of the fight. Fury's eye wobbled. Another left hand lands for Usyk. Fury's on the retreat. Little uppercut. Glancing uppercut lands for Fury. Little right hook lands for Usyk. Oh, it's going to be terrible to see the judges' scorecards because I don't know what the fuck they're watching. 1,000,000% that round was for Usyk. I have Usyk winning very clear decision right now. I have him up 9-2. Crypto Boxing has Fury down 1 round. I don't know what the fuck Crypto Boxing is watching. Crypto Boxing must have money on Fury. Fury is not winning this fight. I don't know what fight you're watching. I have no idea what people are watching that they even think this fight's remotely close. Like, what replays are they showing right now? They're showing Fury getting eaten up with a left hand. That's been the majority of this fight, him getting eaten up with a left hand. Look, swing and misses, and then he gets hit with a left hand to the body, right hook to the body, and a clean straight left. Fury's getting fucked up in this fight. Final round. I could see it being a draw with the way that they're talking about this fight and the fact that there's more money in the third fight. Then the end, you know, if Tyson Fury loses this is the end of Tyson Fury. Fury seems like he knows he needs a knockout because this is the most aggressive I've seen him be the whole fight. Pouring forward, trying to... Oh, good 1-2 lands for Usyk. 2:20 left, and now DAZN's buffering. Come on, bro. 2:15 left. Ooh, good left hand, right hand lands for Usyk. Fury does not look comfortable right now. Swing and a miss by Fury. Couple of glancing shots for Usyk. Fury grabs the back of Usyk's head, lands a little uppercut. Both guys swing and miss with a couple of hooks. Good little shovel punch to the stomach by Fury. Anthony Joshua's got Usyk up by 1. Anthony Joshua also suffered some brain damage in his last fight against Daniel Dubois. I got Usyk winning. Very clear. Good little 1-2 lands there for Tyson Fury. Best punch of the round for him. Swing and a miss for both guys. Couple of jabs land for Usyk. Little glancing left hand lands for Usyk. Another clean left hand lands for Usyk. And nothing landing for Fury. Another left hand lands for Usyk. Popping Fury's head back. Fury has not popped Usyk's head back once. I don't know what fight you're watching, Todd. But you are incorrect. Good jab lands for Usyk. If they give this fight to Fury, it's a robbery. And I'd recommend anyone who thinks that Tyson won this fight, go back and rewatch it because he got outworked. I think the punch stats are going to show that he got outworked. Both guys clinched up against the ropes. 10 seconds left. Oh, my God. Good straight left hand lands for Usyk to end the fight. 100% Usyk's fight. Usyk, right now, body language of both, Usyk knows he won. Fury's kissing him. Fury's not putting his hands up. Nothing like that. One-sided fight. Very one-sided fight, in my opinion. Anyone who watched it, and if you thought Fury won, I don't think you understand how to score a boxing fight. I think very clearly Usyk won. I could see the scorecards being closer than I have it, but the fight I watched, Fury did not do very good. He had a couple of moments. Now they're going to do the controversial scorecards now. Let's see how these judges scored the fight. I think they have a judge from Dominican Republic, a judge from Puerto Rico, and a judge from America. Yeah, I think. What murder? That's funny. What murder? He was the best guy around. What murder? He was the best guy around. Yeah, Usyk won that fight easily. Well, give me a gift then, you weirdo. I see you writing all this weird shit. Fury definitely lost that fight. I mean, prime Mike Tyson, like that little window in the late 80s, Mike Tyson might have been unbeatable. But it's hard to sustain that level that he was at. No one really got rocked. The only person who maybe both guys got rocked a little bit, but nothing significant, nothing crazy. Usyk definitely landed a lot of clean shots, but I think Tyson Fury's got like a cement head, could take a punch, but nothing like the first fight where we saw Fury get rocked. I mean, Fury's putting his hands up now. Fury thinks he won that fight. Fury did not win that fight. The first fight was better, yes. But the first fight also had that element of surprise where it was like nobody thought Usyk was going to win, and then Usyk rocked him. This fight, for me, my eyes, was almost complete domination by Usyk. So Anthony Joshua has the fight 115-114. Again, he has brain damage from his last fight with David Dubois because he gave Tyson Fury the first 2 rounds. Tyson Fury didn't do shit the first 2 rounds. I think Fury definitely looked a little gun shy. I think it was because every time he moved or tried to throw, he would get countered. He ate a lot of clean, straight left hands. All right, here's the judges. Fight's over. All three judges scored the fight 116-112. Unanimous decision victory for Usyk. So all the judges had the fight 8-4. Yeah, he got outboxed. I'm looking forward to seeing the punch strikes for each round, but he got outboxed almost every round. Tyson Fury had moments. No, Tyson Fury lost. Yes, Usyk's the winner. Unanimous decision. 116-112 across the board. Me, I had it 10-2. I saw very little work from Fury. I saw a lot of good work from Usyk. I would have liked to even seen Fury win to have the comeback and the third fight, but I would have wanted to see it legit, not be a robbery or a controversy. Usyk looked good, though. Usyk looked cleaner than the first fight. Like the first fight, Tyson Fury won rounds and did a lot better work. Had a lot better moments. This fight, it was all Usyk. The moments for Tyson Fury were few and far between. But now the winner is on the spectrum for Daniel Dubois, who Usyk already beat. Who's that? So there you go. The AI judge had the same scorecard as me. So AI scored the fight the same as this fucking guy. So who can judge a fight? That fight, Tyson Fury wasn't doing shit in that fight. Terrible. Terrible performance by Tyson Fury. Go back to doing nose candy. What people? People who don't know what the fuck they were watching, or people who were rooting for Fury. Fury did not win that fight. They're going to make a highlight reel of the effective strikes that landed in that fight, and all you're going to see is Tyson Fury's head getting popped back. Do you have any good crypto advice for me, crypto boxing? It's in Saudi Arabia. That's why the fight's on early. Yes. Definitely, JJ. What's his name? The Ukrainian is definitely tough, durable, war-torn. He's very durable, and he's a better boxer. He's a very good boxer, Usyk. Usyk's a gold medalist in the Olympics. He's from a smaller weight class. So usually heavyweight, I talk about this all the time with MMA. Heavyweight's the weakest skill division. Skill-wise, weakest division. In boxing, in everything. That's why Mike Tyson was such a crazy thing to watch. Even Muhammad Ali was such a crazy thing to watch because they were skilled. Usually heavyweights are not skilled. Usually heavyweights are just slow, sloppy, and they have knockout power. Usyk is a cruiserweight who moved up to heavyweight. Very skilled, very quick, good counter punches, good defense, good chin. I'm happy with myself, though, that AI scored it the same as me. So Fury did not win, Bilal. It was not a robbery. Who is this clown? This black bald dude saying the scorecards were close. Absolutely was not a robbery. Thank you, Pacheos. Usyk won that fight, clear as day. AI scored it 118-112. If you go and look at the punch stats after that fight, bro, there are not many. Okay, they might be skilled and fast heavyweights with technique, but they're less skilled than the lower divisions. Heavyweight has always been the lowest skilled division. You're going to tell me when you watch a heavyweight fight or a heavyweight do bag work or train, it's more skilled than a Triple G or a lower weight class guy. No realm of reality. That's why Usyk, a smaller guy, is able to go up to heavyweight and beat people. That's why James Toney was able to go up to heavyweight and beat people. That's why Evander Holyfield was able to go up to heavyweight and beat people. That's why Muhammad Ali was such a good fighter, because he was a smaller heavyweight. That's why Mike Tyson was good. He was a smaller heavyweight. It's hard when you're a heavyweight to move around all that weight. Go look at MMA. The heavyweight division's always been the weakest division. That's why you look at John Jones going up right now. He wasn't stopping people his last few fights at 205. Now he stopped the last two heavyweight fights he had. Oh, here's Daniel Dubois in here yelling at Usyk. Like Daniel, what's his name? Dubois is good, but skill-wise, lower weight classes are always way more skilled. So Usyk said, make me a fight with Daniel Dubois. He wants to have the rematch with Daniel Dubois. Do you guys want to see the rematch with Daniel Dubois? Or are we done with that? I'd like to see Usyk. I enjoy when I see fighters go to this level and just be like, I'm done now. I got nothing left to prove. Versus just sticking around where Father Time's going to catch up to you and you will lose. Who won, Nick? Usyk won very clearly. Depending on who you ask. You ask me, you ask AI, very clearly. You ask the stats, very clearly. Usyk won that fight. If you were rooting for Fury or you put money on Fury, you probably think Fury won the fight. But there's no realm where that fight was even close, other than bias judging. All three judges scored at 116, 112. And how often do you see that? You never see that. A consensus in scorecards. Nah, Usyk's got money. Has there been reports of Usyk being broke? I feel like Usyk has a lot. Usyk's made bank. I mean, I knew Usyk was going to win, or at least I was picking Usyk and thought he was going to win. But could have went either way. I feel like a lot of the lifestyle has caught up to Fury. Like, Fury didn't look good in there tonight at all. And there were reports of that. He took time away from his family, had a really hard camp, but none of that really showed in that fight. No, he didn't look exceptional or better than he has in previous performances. He looked old and slow. Even though Usyk's older, but I don't think Usyk's had the years of hard partying. Usyk won, unanimous decision. Yeah, I thought Usyk clearly won the fight. Yeah, Tyson Fury definitely took away from his career a little bit with what he did with his lifestyle. And even remember, there was a realm where he wasn't coming back. It was all because Deontay Wilder opened his mouth and talked shit about him and brought him back. So I've always enjoyed Tyson Fury. So that's why I do enjoy Tyson Fury, is because the way he came back, overcame depression, overcame 150 pounds overweight, and was able to come back and win the heavyweight title. But even him coming back and winning the heavyweight title, he beat Deontay Wilder, who was not the best heavyweight. Deontay Wilder was a placeholder. He was the champion when the division was very weak. But yeah, the hard partying caught up to him. I mean, kudos for still being in there and able to go 12 rounds, but that was a one-sided ass whooping from Usyk. Usyk won a very clear, unanimous decision. Very clear, unanimous decision for Usyk. And I don't think Fury needs the money. I think Fury's made a lot of money, so it's tough, though. Father Time's undefeated. They're always going to lose if they keep fighting, but it's tough when you're the height and the crowd cheer and you're the superstar to walk away. So the final punch stats, 179 out of 423 for 42% for Usyk, 144 out of 509 for 28% for Fury. A lot of swinging and missing for Fury. But yeah, that was a one-sided fight, so great performance by who doesn't pay attention. Great performance by Usyk. Usyk definitely should get his flowers tonight for that one. Dubois is a good fight. But then there you go too. Yeah, he's beaten Dubois already, but Dubois just has that big knockout win over Joshua. And if I'm not mistaken, isn't Dubois young? Let me see how old Dubois is. Yeah, Dubois is 27, so that's what he's got. What wasn't I paying attention to? I felt like I was reading all the comments. But I watched Daniel Dubois versus Usyk again. The first fight was entertaining. Joshua's done. He's nowhere near the realm. Yes, I am still learning TikTok. Very new to TikTok. She's giving me and you a hard time about what? And you know what happened with Dubois? When you lose, you learn a lot, I feel like. So when he lost to Usyk, he learned a lot. So maybe he's coming back with those adjustments. Could be a different fight. The heavyweight division hasn't been there for years. It's even the heavyweight division's always had these little cycles. The greatest era of the heavyweight division was that era in the 90s. On the end of Tyson, when it was like Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield. And then even the contenders in that era were pretty good. Now, there's the top and that's it. There's the guys at the top and there's not much else beneath them. But that guy tonight looked good. What was his name? The guy Moses, is that his name? Let me find that dude. That young heavyweight, the 19-year-old kid. If that kid keeps up his progression, that kid looked good. He could be an entertaining heavyweight to watch, but who's he going to beat up? Oh, I feel bad for Tyson Fury. Moses Atuma. That kid looks good. But him too, he seems like a smaller heavyweight. What is he as a pro? He's 11-0 as a pro. Oh, he's got knockouts at heavyweight at a professional level, but he didn't have a lot of knockouts in the amateurs. But he's 11-0, 9 knockouts. No, that was the main event, so no more fights. You know, Moses Atuma, if he can stay on his trajectory and not lose, he could be a future entertaining heavyweight. When did who fight? You know, and then I see the username. I got to make sure you're not that other weirdo from earlier. I had one weirdo saying he was going to take me on a date. Another weirdo calling me daddy. You know, you get some goofballs sometimes in these chats. No, I thought Tyson Fury clearly lost. Did I follow Real? Who's Real? No, Tyson Fury did not win. I thought he clearly got his ass kicked. 10 rounds to 2. Click. What does that do? What does that do? That I make someone a moderator? Metal lift. The fight already ended. I had Usyk. Usyk won. Come on. And sadly, no UFC for a month. No one's bothering me. I love trolls. I live for trolls. I am a troll. So if I'm having a troll off with somebody, I don't have no problems with that. Yeah, Ortima's definitely novice still, but he's getting there. He looked good tonight. The fact that it's a good win for him, the fact that he was the co-main event on this undercard, so everyone who tuned in for this fight saw that. Definitely needs better competition. He's had very weak competition so far. And I'm seeing he's from the United Kingdom, so I guess he's there next, Joshua. So I'm sure he's managed by similar people. Probably, what's his name? Eddie Hearn. So he'll be groomed along, which is one of the things that I never liked about boxing. Where guys, you know, you fight mismatches until you finally fight a good fighter. Whereas you look at like MMA, you get built up a little bit quicker. Come here, Joe. What are you doing? Come on. But yeah, I was entertained. I didn't catch the undercard. I was watching other sports. The only fights I got to see was the Moses Atuma fight and the main event. Usyk versus Fury. Mainly wanted to watch Usyk versus Fury, and I just caught the Moses Atuma fight. You're a professional TikToker? But yeah, now I'm in like a weird space where it's like, what do I do for the next month with my Saturdays with no college football, no MMA, no boxing. They got me good right now. Holidays. Go enjoy the holidays. Fuck that. Give me my fights, bro. Give me my fights. Play old fights that were good. Well, I'm going to my family for the holidays, so I'm going to make my nephews fight over money. I'm going to turn them into prize fighters. Yeah, something like that, probably. Who won? I assume you mean user 12822. Usyk won very clearly. I see a lot of people saying the fight was controversial or saying that they thought Fury won or that the fight was closer. I thought it was very one-sided. My scoring, I actually had the same scorecards as the AI judge that they debuted. But it's even tough. Like I always say, we have the best view watching that screen that they give us versus what the judges have cage side or the referees have ringside or judges ringside, what have you. But I was entertained by that fight. It was good. A Tyson Fury fight's always good. Usyk fights are always good. So I was thoroughly entertained. Yeah, I'd love to commentate their fights. We'll see if I can make them happen. Svetlana, are you from Ukraine? That fight was not close. That fight was not close at all. Thank you for the rose, Carlos. There were maybe rounds that were close. That fight was not close, though. Congrats on the victory of your countrymen. Are you currently in Ukraine, Svetlana? UFC 310 is... I think UFC 310 happened. Oh, aren't we up to 311? We might be up to 311. The next UFC card is in a couple weeks in January. Yes, the next card is 311. We get a fight night January 11th is my next one. But Svetlana, are you currently in Ukraine? How is Ukraine currently at the moment? And UFC 311 is January 18th. You know, like now they're showing the replays. They don't even have a highlight of Tyson Fury. They just have him getting his head pinballed around the ring for 12 rounds. Usyk won. Very clear decision. All three judges had it 116, 112. Myself and the AI judge had it 118. Oh, well, the AI judge had it 118, 112. I had it 118, 110. What kind of polls? I've seen that there were polls. I never figured out how to do them yet. Please repeat what? I asked if you are currently in Ukraine. And how are things there? That's so funny that the one guy came in and told me to say what murder. I guess because he heard my accent and that clip is so famous where the guys are talking about John Gotti when he got arrested. What murder? Thank you, Carlos R. I appreciate it. Oh, a poll just popped up. An old poll, I guess, that I had. Who wins at UFC 310, Shavkat or Gary? That's an old poll I tried to make, and then I don't think I put it up. Okay. Well, hopefully your family is safe over in the Ukraine. And any friends. Yeah, that's an old poll. That poll's from the last fights. Who won? Brandon Usyk won. Very clear fight. Yeah, I've seen how to do the polls. I just got to do them. But yes, Svetlana, hopefully your family as well and friends with the holiday coming up. I know there's supposedly a bad war going on over there. I don't know the severity of it. They don't show much on the news. We just send a lot of money there. But yes, I think I remember the first fight. Fury clearly lost the first fight, but he tried to say that the judges scored the fight for Usyk because his country was at war. I think the judges scored the fight because scored the fight for him because you lost. But when you're fighting at that level and you're such a high level combat athlete, you not that you're making up excuses, but you find ways to justify or figure out why you lost, and I feel like that's what's his name was doing. All right, have fun shopping. Thank you for the help. But yeah, I was thoroughly entertained by that one. Great performance by Oleksandr Usyk. What's next for Tyson Fury? I don't know. That was a tough L. He's now lost 2 in a row to Usyk. We saw it with like Alex Volkanovski and Max Holloway in MMA. We saw it with I don't know why this fight just popped in my head, Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis. Once you lose twice to a guy, you're kind of done. You have to clear out the division or win your next 3 fights against the contenders in spectacular fashion to get that title shot again. So we might have seen the end of Tyson Fury at this level. Unless Daniel Dubois knocks out Usyk in the next fight, then they can make Tyson Fury versus Dubois if they don't run the rematch right back. But it's tough once you lose to a guy twice. So, but good afternoon of fights from Saudi Arabia. Again, Usyk with a dominant performance in my eyes over Tyson Fury. Very clean performance. 118, 110, I had it. The judges had it 116, 112. The AI judge had it 118, 112. Hopefully, I think they'll both negotiate or price their way out of that fight, but they should absolutely do Fury versus Joshua. They should have did it years ago. Right? If I'm not mistaken, that fight never wound up happening. They just danced around each other. But I would love to see Fury versus Joshua, even at their declined age. Thank you for the follow, Slick Nick. But yeah, I would watch Fury versus Joshua. Both are a little on the decline or on the decline. Yes, Fury lost. Put on a good performance, but just was outgunned, outstruck, outmatched every round. He won maybe 2 rounds on my scorecard. Other people had him doing better, but I think they had money on him or were really rooting for him. I was looking at that fight. I picked Usyk, but I was looking at that fight a little unbiased. Maybe my heart was rooting for Fury because I didn't want to see the end of Tyson Fury, but we might have seen the end of Tyson Fury there. Someone commented earlier, Adrian, that's definitely what they should do is Fury versus Joshua next. And kind of like loser leaves town. Like the loser should just hang it up. They probably both have a lot of money. Both of those guys were at the top of the heavyweight division making the big paychecks. I do both. Boxing content, MMA content. I grew up around both sports, so I'm a big fan of both sports. I like talking about both sports. I feel like MMA is more consistent, though. Like there's more MMA to comment on or make content on than there is boxing. Boxing, there are few and far between where they have big events or big fights like this. You know, like Dana White actually always says it best. They don't build the stars right in boxing. And every time they do have a boxing event, it is kind of like a going out of business sale where they're just focused on that one night, making the most money possible, where they should be building guys up and making long-term content and long-term stars. But yeah, I do a little bit of both. I'll do street fighting content too. I enjoy a good street fight. That's the only reason I go on Twitter, X, is because you'll watch one fight and then you wind up in that shuffle where you're getting nothing but street fights. But yeah, I like a good combat. A good... Ooh, what do we got here? I like some combat going on. Mason Humphrey, so Mark Andrews, Bateman, likely. Damn, not my guy. What kind of boxing tournament? At what weight? He was 280, 281, but he looked better than I thought he was going to look. He didn't look too bad. He did have his trunks up pretty high. Agree to disagree. I think boxing's been slow. Boxing's been good, but it's slowly been falling off. It's definitely not the heyday of boxing, where I think the UFC's been consistently going up. I do think boxing is better off than it's been. Like at one point, it was on its way out, and then the family in Saudi Arabia got involved and definitely put a good kickstart into what they got going on now. But yeah, boxing lost a lot of its luster, I think. I think they don't, once Floyd retired, they don't have the same type of, they don't have superstars no more. Who do they have right now that's a superstar? I don't even think Usyk or Fury were really superstars. Maybe you could say Fury, but what's his name? Triple G? Not Triple G. What's his name? Canelo. Canelo's the only star in boxing right now. That's it. Who else is a household name? Or someone that random non-fight fans would know from boxing. They know Jake Paul, unfortunately. Tank's not that guy. Tank's well known in the fight community, but I think Ryan Garcia is more known than Tank because Ryan Garcia does social media and shit. Yeah, father time, man. Canelo doesn't have much time left. And even, wasn't Tank Davis talking about walking away? Like, Terrence Crawford could be that guy, but he doesn't have the opponent. He would have to, if Terrence Crawford went up and fought Canelo, that'd be a dope fight. The problem with boxing has always been the problem with boxing, and it's only changing now in the last few years that these people from Saudi Arabia have gotten involved, is the best fighters and the biggest fights they can make avoid each other. Like, if we would have seen Floyd Mayweather fight Pacquiao both in their primes a couple years before, I think that could have saved boxing. But instead, we saw it a little bit too late, and it kind of put a damper in boxing. Look at Joshua versus Tyson Fury. The fact that we never saw that fight kind of put a little bit of a damper in boxing. They don't capitalize when they should. I have no idea what Dana White's going to do in boxing. I think the only thing for him to do, because a lot of the guys, are the names, if you will, are probably locked up under contracts, is do what Jake Paul does type shit. Crossover fights and MMA fighter versus MMA fighter with boxing gloves. No, I disagree with that. Manny Pacquiao was good, but I think Floyd Mayweather was on another level. Defensively, Floyd was so good. And then even offensively, the second you slow down or start, if he picks up your tell, Floyd had really good counter punches. Floyd was good. I think people hate on Floyd just because of his attitude, persona, the way he talks. Yes, people were saying that earlier in the chat. Definitely Tyson Fury needs to fight Anthony Joshua. That fight should have happened when they were both at the height of their fame and careers, but now we're going to get it. If we get it, we'll get it when they're both a little bit on the decline, which sucks, but that's boxing. You know, a lot of times negotiation. Same thing we're actually seeing now in MMA. So while I speak up about MMA with John Jones versus Aspinall, sometimes negotiations could ruin the fight that the fans want to see. Leo, Usyk won 116, 112 on all three judges' scorecards. Very clear win for him. Yeah, Joshua versus Wilder never happened. That fight should have happened. The money gets in the way. The promoters get in the way. The good thing about the UFC is there's one promoter. But sometimes we lose those fights. And like we lost Francis Ngannou versus John Jones. You know, sometimes the one promoter can cause problems too. Yeah, Roy's up there with the best of all time. I feel like Evander Holyfield always comes to mind too. He never ducked anybody. He was always trying to fight Tyson. Then he finally got the Tyson fight. Was willing to get pummeled by Lennox Lewis numerous times. Was willing to get pummeled by Riddick Bowe. Even though he beat Bowe too. But Bowe was huge compared to him. Evander Holyfield was like Usyk, but not as technical. So he would go in and take some brain damage. But yeah, I don't think Evander Holyfield ever ducked anybody. But yeah, that's the problem with boxing is the promoters. There's promoters that have to agree on things beyond the fighters agreeing on things. In the UFC, just the fighters have to agree. There's one promoter. So I'd see a benefit in that. What did Fury say? I think Fury thought he won. Had his hands up like he won, but no, I don't think MMA will become like boxing. Maybe in the very far future because Usyk said he wants Daniel Dubois next. Daniel Dubois came in the ring and said he wants a rematch with him after. And Usyk said, give me that man. Make fight him. Make me fight him. The problem is I do think the UFC has a monopoly. And they have contracts that are hard for fighters to get around. Other companies are going about it the wrong way. Like you see how they're starting that new one, the GFL, but the GFL or whatever, I think it's the GFL, they're going with the same model as the PFL. The business model is out there. If you want to succeed in MMA, you have to do what the UFC did. You have to have deep pockets, and you have to keep putting on fights until you get Forrest Griffin versus Stephan Bonner. Keep, like PFL even, keep putting on fights till you get that fight. But I don't think the team format or the season format is the way to go. I think just a promotion, if a promotion in MMA can come along, have deep pockets, and just do what the UFC did. Keep putting on fights until you start to build stars. And even if they're smart, just copy exactly what the UFC did. Get a reality TV deal. Do a show like The Ultimate Fighter on Peacock or Netflix or something. And then if that show catches on, just repeat the same thing. That's the only way we're going to see another MMA promotion. All these other, the PFL, the GFL, all these other companies, they're trying to reinvent the wheel. Before prison, Holyfield nor Lewis could have beat Tyson. There's a case for that. But not even so much before prison, before Customato died. Because once Customato died, that father figure, mentor came out of Mike's life, and Mike didn't have as much accountability for training. He leaned more towards partying. Like, there were even a few fights after Customato died that he was still winning. And it was just off of him being so fucking good. Being Mike Tyson, you know? But you saw the decline. Right when Cuss died, and he started kind of running his own training camps, the trainers were kind of afraid of him. Kevin Rooney left. And then he kind of had like numerous different coaches. And then you saw that fight when he fought Buster Douglas. I don't even think he trained for that fight. He didn't. He had like fucking a joke of a corner. He had the like instead of an ice pack, they had a fucking glove filled with water. Almost every round. There's a case even for that Usyk won every round. Definitely. I had it 10 rounds to 2. And one of the rounds I kind of gave Fury out of pity. Like that I saw the round was close enough that I was like, all right. He landed a couple good punches. I feel like for the most part that was completely Usyk's fight. Yeah, we don't have any more American heavyweight boxers. They usually lose when they're on the come up. Boxing's a tough sport. And you know what it is too? There is money in boxing, but the best boxer or the best athletes go, same with UFC. That's why the heavyweight division is so weak. That's why the boxing heavyweight division is so weak. And the UFC, because the best guys that size are trying to play in the NFL. They're trying to play in the NBA. They're trying to play these other sports because there's a lot more money in it. You know, like if a guy who had NFL level skills started training in MMA young, he'd be the fucking guy. If a guy who had NFL level athleticism started boxing at a young age, he'd be the guy. Where in, what is it, Britain, what do they have? Soccer there? And these guys are too big to play soccer, so they get into boxing? I'm trying to find the rankings. But yeah, I don't think there is much going on right now in the American heavyweight division. I wish UFC was like it was in the beginning. There's too many rules and way too much politics. I definitely think that some of the rules are needed, but I think they should bring back or let happen like Pride. Where Pride didn't allow elbows to the ground, I like that the UFC allows elbows. I think the UFC needs to allow kicks to a downed opponent, knees to a downed opponent, all that shit. Because then what we have now in the UFC favors grapplers, favors wrestlers. Where it's not, and it's also not a real fight. I don't know who Vicious Von Vanderslice is. But there's definitely a lot of politics in UFC. But a lot of politics in boxing. That's what usually kills the sport for some people, or really good fights from happening, is politics. People outside the fighters that need to make money on the fight. And yeah, that shit sucks. But amazing performance by Usyk. Thoroughly entertained. Yeah, the rules are geared towards wrestlers and grapplers. You know, like we saw a fight a couple weeks ago where Randy Brown, I don't know if you guys saw it, Randy Brown lost to Brian Battle. Randy Brown landed the only strikes of the rounds. Brian Battle won rounds off of pushing Randy Brown against the cage. Even the Shavkat versus Ian Gary fight. And I get the school of thought, like, oh, well, you got to learn how to get off the cage. What? Oh, like, what? You should be penalized if your whole game plan is to hold the guy against the fucking cage. The referees need to break that shit up. That's stalling. You know, if you're not looking for a takedown or you're not successful with the takedown, get the fuck off the cage. Referees need to break that shit a lot quicker. It is part of fighting, but when you're up against the cage for 4 minutes of the round, that's terrible. But I see the school of thought, though, too. Similar to grappling. If you can't get up off the ground, it's your fault. But the worst is like BoxRec only gives you a couple of clicks before it stops you. Yeah, Don Fry was the man. Well, like today's UFC and MMA is good, but like for me, the heyday was when there was UFC and there was Pride. That was the greatest time in combat sports to me when I was a kid, younger. And I would get to watch Pride and UFC, and they were both, you know, entertaining fights. I felt like there was less politics then. By Vedlord, you mean Fedor? I don't know about allowing elbows in boxing. You know, boxing's been around for like 100 years, 200 years, longer than that. I like what they're doing there. The elbows is a different fight. I saw that that's what Mike Perry, the bare knuckle boxer UFC fighter, is trying to do. He started an event where it's boxing, but you're allowed to elbow, and if you drop a guy, you're allowed to finish him with strikes. But there's no grappling. No knees, no kicks, just punches and elbows and clinch work, which I'm not opposed to. I like all that shit. I'm all for all types of combat sports. It's entertaining, but then again, UFC has laid out the business model for things to catch on. Like even now, you see it with what is it? What the fuck is that called? Dana White's thing, the slap promotion. You see it with that power slap, deep pockets. Keep putting it on. Eventually, that Forrest Griffin, Stephan Bonner moment will happen, and you blow up. Like bare knuckle. Bare knuckles had a few of them actually. Where bare knuckles keeps going. Eventually, they'll have that fight that puts them on, where it's like, oh, I want to watch this. I like bare knuckle. Bare knuckle's entertaining, and I feel like they followed that same business model that the UFC did, where it's even if we're losing money, keep putting it on, and eventually we will get that fight that blows us up. But yeah, bare knuckle's good. I like bare knuckle. Bare knuckle live too is pretty entertaining. I used to go to a lot of the bare knuckles in Florida. Very entertaining live. And they're also like smaller. Like you can kind of go to the UFC and like the celebrities and a lot of the fighters, they get whisked away. The bare knuckle is like a little bit of a free fall where you'll bump into everybody in the hallways. Like just off the top of my head, I've met endless fighters in the hallways, but I met Amanda Serrano in the hallway. Bunch of people. If you're in Florida, what part of Florida? All right, so you're a little north. You're from where Roy Jones is from. Backyard MMA is entertaining. What is that one that's in Florida that I always see? It's not like felony fights. Is it like I think it might just be backyard fights. One of those ones that I see all the time is pretty good. Where you'll even see like skilled fighters in there. You party with Roy Jones? Roy Jones is the man. When I was a kid, Roy Jones was the best boxer in the world. And I remember they used to always feature him on the HBO cards, like the Boxing After Dark and what was the other one? They had another one. I can't remember it. Boxing After Dark and something else. But he used to always be the staple of HBO. I used to watch that shit all the time. Him too, though. Could have walked away and kept his legacy intact, but hung around, and Father Time's always gonna serve you up some of that losing streak and just getting fucked up. When is the Bivol versus Berdatev rematch? No, I don't think boxing's boring. I think it could be boring, but I'm like a diehard fight fan, so I could watch two random people box and find joy in that. But I do, for the most part, only watch like bigger boxing fights. Oh yeah, if you bring up chickens, Roy Jones will talk to you all day. I met Roy Jones in passing at a Jake Paul fight. He was cool. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good fight. But even there, like, it's great for diehards. There's no crossover appeal to that. Even Bivol beating Canelo didn't capitalize on the star power that should come with that. Heavyweight boxing rankings. You know, like I feel like Canelo or Conor McGregor, once you beat those guys, if you ever beat a Floyd Mayweather, you should up into like a next level stratosphere. I don't think that happened for Bivol. I mean, there are boring matches, but again, sometimes I could find joy in that because it's chess. Versus, I also like the crazy fights where it's brawls. Did I prefer Tyson? No, I was rooting for both of them. I didn't care who won. I kind of was maybe rooting for Tyson Fury, but I thought Usyk was going to win, and then I thought Usyk won. But I could say in my heart I was rooting for Tyson Fury. I like his story. Not that I don't like Usyk's story, but I like the Tyson Fury story. Yeah, his trunks were up. I feel like he was hiding that he wasn't in the best shape. I did notice that. But he did look better than I thought he was. I thought at 281 he was going to look fucking atrocious. Oh, so you've lived a life then if you've fucking hung out and partied with Roy Jones and been to the ranch. Did it start yet? No, it's over. Usyk defeated Tyson Fury. But yeah, Roy Jones is one of the. And then even when you see Roy Jones, he seems very humble. He's always been cool. I feel like Roy Jones is one of the good guys in boxing. But like, for instance, if Roy Jones, after he beat John Ruiz, would have just left, he would have went down as one of the greatest ever. He's still one of the best ever, but his reputation got a little tarnished because he lost to lesser fighters as he got old. But I've met Tarver. Tarver was very cool too. And then Tarver has that moment. Tarver's who started it all off. You got any excuses tonight, Roy? And then happened to catch him in that fight, and it was like, ugh, ugh. I met Tarver. I told him, I was like, you fucked up my childhood, bro. And he started laughing. Tyson has a very bad history. He's a scammer. Tyson Fury, right? Or are you talking about Mike Tyson? Because I feel like they both had a sketchy history. And what is Tyson Fury? Tyson Fury is a gypsy. I feel like gypsies always have a little bit of a bad reputation. Money, bro, but he has done what no one has ever done. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I feel like at a point, Roy had money. I don't know if he squandered his money, but I feel like even he had money and he just loved fighting so much that he wouldn't stop. Also, was so skilled that he was probably beating guys in the gym, thought he could beat these guys in the pro ranks, and then just would get caught. What type of scams has Tyson Fury had? Oh, you're saying in that sense? I could see that. That's politics of fighting. I think Klitschko didn't even want the rematch. Didn't Klitschko retire right after he fought Fury? Did Klitschko fight again after losing to Fury? Or did he lose to Fury and then was done? I forget. But yeah, he's definitely a scoundrel. But yeah, money is what keeps them in, so. And then again, I've said it before, and everyone says it all the time, Father Time is undefeated. So. Oh yeah, Tyson Fury for a minute was definitely on just getting his money up. And also the politics. That's why he fought Charosa a couple times. Because I think they had the same promoter. But yeah, like now I finally got it up. Looking even at the rankings, there's no heavyweights in the rankings. There's no American heavyweights in the rankings. They're all from elsewhere. And they could have. Roy Jones was that guy. Roy Jones was that good. What it was a lot of his effectiveness was based off speed. And speed's the first thing you lose when you get older. You can keep power. You can keep everything. Heard Turkey is doing Wilder versus Francis in Africa. I'd watch that. But I think, didn't Wilder retire? Wilder's done. Who just knocked Wilder out? The Japanese dude. And then, yeah, to answer YouTube, Fury was going after that money. Klitschko lost to Tyson, but there was a contractual rematch. Tyson was not a mandatory contender, so he signed a contract for the second fight with the division fees. Yeah, I remember there being some bullshit around them not rematching. Or did they rematched? They did rematch. Did they not? I feel like they did rematch. And Fury beat him twice. Or am I mistaken in that? I'm full of a lot of fight knowledge, but sometimes I get my shit messed up. Let me see. Or no, they didn't rematch. So yeah, Klitschko should have got his rematch. I don't know why my brain was just thinking they did rematch. He rematched Wilder. And then, right, if I'm not mistaken, Vladimir never fought again. Did he fight again? I don't know if he lost on purpose. But there's always theories like that in combat sports. Oh, he did fight again. He got knocked out by Joshua. I totally forgot about that fight. Yes, that's what happened. They did have a rematch, and Fury kind of fucked him over and retired from boxing. Yes, Supreme, that's what happened. Now you refreshed my memory. Usyk won. Usyk won 116, 112 on all three scorecards. I had it 118, 110. I thought it was a very clear victory for Usyk. A lot of people were saying otherwise, but very clean performance by Usyk. Fury is a common scammer, and I'm glad I won't see him again. Yeah, I think that's a lot of people's sentiments. I like Fury. I can't hate on Fury. You know, to see a guy overcome depression and make it back to fighting, especially at that high level. But I feel like he never left the DRUGS problem. I feel like he always kind of dabbled with that and fought with that. And then a big thing we've seen, even like to Roy Jones, you can't balloon. We see it a lot in MMA too, with like Paddy Pimblett or a lot of these guys. You can't balloon up in between fights. You can't have a fight camp focused on just getting the weight off. You have to have a fight camp focused on my opponent, focused on technique, shit like that. When your whole fight camp is focused on the weight and getting back in shape, you're not going to have your best performance. I don't think anybody's beating Usyk. Maybe Du Bois, because he's young, if he made adjustments from the first fight or saw something in the first fight that he can change and do better in this one, but I don't think anybody's beating Usyk. But I appreciate you guys for joining me. Give me a like. A follow. Like the lives. Like the YouTube. But I got to go pick up my rent-a-car. I'm going on family holiday. Driving to North Carolina. So I'll definitely be on again in the next few days. I've been meaning to get on more. But just found out I had high cholesterol. So I've been going through some stuff medically. Full disclosure. But I'll definitely pop back on. I want to talk about something that I've been dying to talk about and make a video about is Ilia Topuria moving up to lightweight, moving up to 155. I'll definitely make more boxing content. I'll definitely make a recap on this video, on this whole fight that just happened, what Usyk could do next. Maybe I'll rewatch the fight with him and Daniel Dubois because I feel like that fight's leaving my memory. But I appreciate you guys for joining me. I appreciate the conversation, as well as all the likes, the love that you guys showed. I appreciate it so much. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. I always enjoy talking about fighting with any and everybody. So, big fight fan, love fights. I love people that love fighting. So, well,